Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am on the floor, so there's my normal setup up there, but I'm down here because I just wanted to quickly kind of tell you what I am going to be reading for RYBSAT, or where I'm going to be starting. Right now I am in the middle of Dragon Springs Road. I'm about halfway through it, and so I will be continuing this as far as the book that I am kind of going to be starting the week off with, because I won't be able to finish this tonight, but hopefully I will be able to get a good chunk of it read so that I finish it pretty early in the week. And then I am going to be, let me show you where on the shelf I'm going to be starting. So I'm going to be starting right here with Fortune's Pawn by Rachel Bach. This one is a book I've been meaning to get to for quite some time, and I got the audiobook on Hoopla from the library, so I'm going to be listening to that starting on Monday, and then from here I can either go backwards, which will probably be where I go, because this is a short story collection, Sweet Home, so that's something that I'm interested in reading. I've put this on so many Readathon TBRs, and I feel like it's about time I get to it, but I can also go this way, so obviously if I want to continue on this series I can, or this is the book that came in the most recent book bath box, so I am interested in reading that pretty soon. Or I can go down. I probably won't though, because down here are a couple of Dumas books that are pretty hefty, so I probably won't end up going down to this shelf. I will probably stay up here. But then after, well, kind of like part way through the 2 weeks of RYBSAT is Tome Topple, and I have picked out a few books that I want to consider for that. The first one is Traitor to the Throne by Alwyn Hamilton. This is the sequel to Rebel of the Sands, and I really enjoyed Rebel of the Sands. It was a fun kind of like kick-ass girl book with some really interesting gin lore in it, which I'm really into, so I may go on to this one. It is definitely bigger than the first one. The next book I have as kind of an interest option is I Capture the Castle. I don't know a whole lot about this. Somebody did comment on my birthday book haul and say this was YA before YA was a thing, but the text on this is pretty big. And so while it is a chunker of a book, I think this probably reads really quickly, and I have been wanting to read this for so long because so many people have talked about how wonderful it is, so I'm interested in this. And then the third one is this massive book, so huge. It's like 130 something, no, 730 something pages. This is The Last Cavalier by Alexander Dumas. I'm putting this down because it's too heavy. It's basically a kind of Three Musketeers style, Count of Monte Cristo, I don't know. It's basically this guy who is from a wealthy family, and he goes to prison, and then on the eve of Napoleon's coronation, he's basically told that he can have his freedom, but he has to be just an ordinary soldier, and he's stripped of his title and his family and all of that. And I'm sure shenanigans ensue from that. I am very interested in that one, and I feel like that's the most tome-like book of all of my books, so I may go for that one. It's gonna be just how am I feeling come Tome Topple time, because that is a big book, and it's a hardback, so it's not one that I can carry around with me or anything like that. So we shall see, but those are the books that I'm interested in for Tome Topple. That's my starting point for RYBSAT. Are you guys going to be participating in either of these readathons? If so, I would love to watch your TBR videos or hear about what you are reading. Definitely leave me a comment below. I will be vlogging. It's gonna be basically 4 weeks of readathons, and then it's Dewey's all of a sudden, so there's gonna be a lot of vlogging or attempting to vlog. I will probably do weekly vlogs though, because if I try to do it as one big one, it's going to be ridiculous, because the weekly ones are usually pretty long too. So that's sort of my plan. We shall see. I am trying, well, I say I'm trying to kick the reading slump. I've done an okay job so far because I have picked up my reading recently, and this is definitely helping because this is really interesting and I'm super into it. So yes, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys next time, and on Twitter if you are RYBSATting, because I will be participating in that as well. So yeah, bye.